Hey yo, audio, my name is fordmustangkillerko and welcome to the video. Today I am here for another Force FX lightsaber review. Today I am bringing you guys the Master Replicas 2007, yep, edition of the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber from Episode 3. If you guys remember my Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Episode 4, from the Hasbro version of the saber, I said I was going to end up picking up both versions. For those of you that don't know, there's the Episode 3 version. Essentially, they're all the same lightsaber, the lightsaber used by Anakin, Luke, and now Rey. They're all essentially the same lightsaber. There's just slight differences between the three versions, and I said I was going to pick up all three and do a comparison video. I finally have all three, so we're going to review this one, then we're going to review the Rey lightsaber, and then I'm going to do a comparison video of all three of them next to each other, just so we could kind of show the differences between the three. But this is from Episode 3, Anakin Skywalker, 2007, discontinued, no longer able to get this lightsaber anymore. I picked up this lightsaber from a seller off of OfferUp. He didn't have the original box that it came in. He did have the saber stand that came with it, but he forgot to send it to me, and he said he was going to end up getting it to me, and he never got it. So I guess I don't have a saber stand. I really don't need it. It would have been nice to have, but I just have the lightsaber. He kept it in pretty good shape. Actually quite surprised and quite happy that it is in such good shape that it is. It's a little dusty. I had them sitting up there for a little while. Actually, I think after I finish reviewing all these, I'm going to take all the lightsabers down and dust them off. The grips are a little, they got some kind of residue on them, and looks like it was dinged on the side here. Not bad, and then a little bit of the brass is coming off here on the ignition, which ends up happening over time, and then a little nick up here. But other than that, the lightsaber works fine, looks good. He took really good care of this, and you know, I was kind of a shot in the dark on whether or not I would have gotten it in good condition, especially buying off of OfferUp. Essentially with this, I would have done something like the Mace Windu and bought it off of eBay a little bit more, paid a little bit more money to get it brand new, but good price and good condition. So I lucked out with this one. We are nearing the end of the lightsaber reviews. Just want to get this it's been a while since I filmed, so I want to get all these disclaimers out there before I forget. It's been a little while, so I just said that. Anyway, there's like 3 more lightsabers I really want for my collection. I need the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber from the Phantom Menace. I need the Darth Maul saber staff, which both are going to be re-released as Hasbro's. I was originally going to be buying Master Replicas versions of those and paying a lot more for them, but they're going to be released as Master Replicas newer edition, so I'm going to be picking those up. And then I need to get the Qui-Gon Jinn inspired lightsaber from Saberforge, the Guardian, to have a complete collection. And then eventually, if I save up enough money, I want to get the Force Unleashed version off of Saberforge as well, but that's like $1,000, so that's going to be a heavy penny. But let's go ahead and we're going to get into a review of the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so up close, we have the lightsaber here. We have the brass ignition switch with the ignition button being here on the side. It's a slide-up button, much like the Luke Skywalker Episode 6 lightsaber. There's no D-ring on the bottom here. Anakin used a cover tech knob, so that's a little bit of a difference, but I'm not going to go into basically what's different on this lightsaber. We will get into that in the comparison video. We have the brass eye in the middle there, the brass prongs as well. There's no saber gap in the bottom here. We got the clip and the brass button on the back. This takes exactly the same three AAA batteries on the back here. We're going to move this here. We have, obviously, the Made in China 2007 Lucasfilm Again, so like the weathering on the bottom, or the wording on the bottom here hasn't worn off, so that's how you could tell it's been kept pretty good. This is the little nick I was kind of talking about in the corner, right there. Not bad. You can see that the brass, like I said, is wearing off. But other than that, it is in good condition. The grips are a little, like I said, there's a lot of dust on it. I'm going to be taking them all down and dusting them off pretty shortly here. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. Let's get some batteries in here and fire her up, and we'll take a listen. All right, I do got the batteries in there, so we're going to go ahead and fire her up. There we go. Again, I kept in really good condition, and it is, like I said, the Master Replicas version. So the idle is a little different than the Hasbro version. The Hasbro version sounds more realistic, but all the LEDs are working on it, and it still works. Oh, I hit that with my finger. My bad. Let's do this here. There we go. We're going to do this. Full power on. So you still got the strip kind of work. Very sensitive, so I like it. I'm going to deactivate it. So it is actually nighttime, so I don't need to go into a dark room. I can just shut all the lights off, and then we'll go ahead and fire her up and see what she looks like in the dark here. So let's go do those. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and fire it up. So it's pretty bright. The blue lightsabers are normally brighter than the other ones, just because it's a blue light. But this lightsaber is definitely the most comfortable. Out of all the lightsabers that I had, this is definitely probably the most comfortable one to handle and swing. Not the loudest. The Mace Windu lightsaber is definitely a lot louder than this one. And most of the Hasbro ones are louder than this one as well, but well, that's basically it for the Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. There's not very much I could do about talking to this one. This one's probably the most well-known lightsaber. Just kind of going through it, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be pulling out the Rey lightsaber right now. I'm going to be doing a back-to-back review, and then we're going to do a comparison. So until next time, FordMustangkillerko signing out.